Hey guys, welcome to Algo Courses. Today we'll be moving ahead with Leetcode problem 22658, that is maximum number of fish in a grid. I will explain you the problem first, then we will move towards the approach and then we'll move towards the coding part. Okay, so it is saying that you are given a zero indexed 2D matrix grid of size m cross n where RC represents a land cell if grid of RC equals to 0, or a water cell containing grid of RC is fish if grid of RC equals to 0. So let's see if this is the grid. So in this case, this is the land, this is the land, and this 2, 1, 3, 4, and all, whatever is greater than 0 is fish. That is a water cell. Okay. A fish can start at any water cell and can do the following number of operations any times. I mean, he can either catch the fish if it is a water cell, and he can move to any adjacent water cell. Okay. So, what they require is maximum number of fish fisher can catch. Okay. So, at each point, he can move either top, bottom, left, or right. So he has four directions to move. As here we are given RC plus 1, RC minus 1, R plus 1C, and R minus 1C. Okay, so we just have to maximize the number of fishes we can catch. So let's consider this example 0, 5, 5 and 0, 10, 0. So what will be the path of fisherman? So let's see if he starts at 0. So he won't be able to move ahead, right? Because this is the land. So he cannot start from here. But if he starts from here, so what will the maximum number of fishes he can catch? So first of all, it is for sure that he will take this 5 fish. Okay. Then how many ways he can catch other fishes? So either he moves this side or he moves this side. Okay, so if he moves this side, what is the maximum number of fish if he catches from this point? It is 5, right? And here it is 10. So in totality, he can catch 10 plus 5 plus 5, that is 20 fishes. Okay. So basically, if you have got till now, so basically what we will be doing is we will be just adding up the fishes in all the directions. Okay, that's all we have to do. And let's say we are on this 5. So after I caught this fish, I am moving here or here. So at these points, I have to make sure that I do not go back to here. Okay, otherwise it will lead to infinite loop. So instead of instead of 5, I will mark it as 0 once I have caught this fish. So this is how we can avoid infinite loop. And what is the time complexity in this case? So it would be order of m cross n. Okay, it will be order of m cross n, where m is the number of rows and n is the number of columns, because we are traversing each and every element only once. And the space complexity would be order of 1, because we are not using any other arrays in here. Okay, so let's move to the coding part now. Okay, so what all do we need here? We need to have a method private integer get fish. So it will need one array of grid, and it will just need current position, and it will return me the number of fishes which we can catch at this position. Okay, so one thing, okay, so coming back to find max fish, so we just have to, at all points, let's say if I am on 0, I equals to 0, j equals to 0, so I will try to catch the fish at this point. Then if it is 0, then I will also try to catch at this point. So basically I have to traverse all the whole grid, and I have to try to find the most optimal start point. So I will do integer I equals to 0, I less than grid dot length and I plus plus. And similarly, I will traverse the columns j equals to 0, j less than grid of 0 dot length and j plus plus. So now I will just check if grid of I j not equals to 0, then I will start from this point. Okay, so I will just do get fish grid and new integer array of I and j. Okay, and I also need to have one variable integer max fish equals to 0, and and at each point, let's say I'm starting from 0 0, so I will calculate the max fish at this point. If I'm starting from 0 1, so similarly I'll calculate the max fish at this point, and then I will just try to find out the maximum of all of them. So max fish equals to math dot max of max fish and get fish. So this will give me the maximum number of fishes, and later on I'll just send this max fish back. Okay, now coming back to this method, get fish. So okay, on this one I have to just first of all give the border scenarios. So let's say if pos of 0, that is x value, if it becomes greater than or equal to grid length, or pose of 1, that is y, if it is becomes greater than or equal to grid of 0 dot length, or if grid of pose of 0, grid of pose of 1, if it equals to 0, then I will return 0 in this case. And if it is less than 0, then also we will return 0, or pose of 0 less than 0, or pose of 1 less than 0. In this case also we will return 0. Now the case where it is not a border one. So in this case I will just have one fish variable, grid of pose of 0 and pose of, I will take the current value. Okay, now I'll just mark this one as land. So I'll just mark it as 0. Now I will have to accumulate fish from all the directions. So I will do get fish, then grid, and and pose of, I'll have to pass the array. So this would be pose of 0 plus 1 and pose of 1. So this is the right direction. Now I'll just copy paste it for other directions, and I'll just add them. So let me just format it a bit. Okay, so this will be the left direction, and similarly this would be bottom direction, and this would be top direction. And I'll just remove it from here, and finally I'll just return back the fish. So this is all we have to do. Now let's try and run the code. Okay, I missed a semicolon. Okay, so this is working. Now let's try to submit it. Okay, so it got accepted. So I hope the solution is clear for you. And if you have any doubts, do comment in the comment section. And I hope you like and subscribe this video. Okay, then bye bye.